ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our weekly video of planets through ascendants. And yes, this is the video before that big short film that I've been filming for the past 20 days comes out on Friday at 11:30 p.m. in the evening. Yes, on Friday evening at 11:30 or around 11:30 on YouTube, I will be uploading Interview with Rahu. So make sure you watch that movie. I've been working my ass off as like a one-man show. I've been doing the writing, directing, producing, editing, color correction, audio, everything. I'm having sleepless nights. I mean, literally. I'm just trying to do something more unique, something more original. So hopefully it works out. But today, we are going to be covering Sun in the third house for Leo Ascendant person. And what happens when Sun is in the third house for a Leo Ascendant. And as always, if you do not know what Ascendant you are, and if you have Sun in the third house, what other planetary placements you have, all your planetary placements, nakshatras, mahadashas, all the details, and including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects of the Speed of Light, Astrology Report. For that, check out the links here. Check out my full Astrology Report, books, consultations, and everything. See, I'm just like losing my pace here. I'm like half asleep because I literally have slept like a total of 6 hours in the past 2 days. So you can see, I mean, this is like takes me back to like 2005, 2006, my filmmaking days, where I was just up, and trying to make and export this and export that and look at the rough cut. Man, okay. So for a Leo Ascendant person, okay, Sun is in the third house. So Sun rules the sign of Leo, is in the third house in the sign of Libra. So Sun, which rules the fire sign, the fixed sign of Leo, goes into the movable sign of Libra, which is an air sign, which is a sign of desire, our desire to have relationships, our desire to express ourselves by meeting other people, our desire to negotiate and have business and make relationships. Pretty much Libra is a sign of relationships. But this is where Sun is debilitated. Why is Sun is considered debilitated in astrology, especially Vedic astrology? And especially at 10 degrees Sun is debilitated. Because of the fact Sun is the king. Okay, king likes to sit on a throne. And he likes to make an order, saying that I want this, can you make that happen? And the person in front of him says, yes, I can. But what's happening now, the king is off of his throne, which is Aries, individualism. I am the king, look at me, follow me, I'm your leader. But now king is forced to go towards the marketplace and negotiate. Say, no, come on, I'll give you this, you give me this, and that's what we'll do. So the king, the Sun, feels at lost here, like, come on, I need to get this thing done. Don't tell me this is your price. I gave you the price. I'm the king. This is where Sun kind of loses its cool. This is where the personality, the soul, the self-esteem of a person kind of diminishes a bit, because they have a hardest time trying to get what they want. Because the thing is, Sun does not know the art of deal, the art of negotiation, the art of business. Sun simply thinks that whatever it asks, it'll get. Whatever it asks, it'll receive. Now, here's the thing about the third house. Third house in Vedic astrology is known as a Upachya house. Upachya house meaning a house that grows better with time. So the 3rd, 6th, 10th, and 11th house are known as Upachya houses. They always just go better with time. So the moment that you're born with the Sun in the third house, every day Sun is getting better. So this actually helps the person to improve upon themselves throughout life, and especially around like 25, 26 when Sun matures. Person becomes confident, even though if the Sun is debilitated, through their effort, because see, Sun is a malefic planet. It's a mild malefic planet. It's a hot planet. It burns the significance of the place that it sits in. So in the third house, this hot planet shows I'm willing to put my own effort. And I don't care who's under me or who's on my side. So third house is what? Is the house of siblings, younger siblings, arts, media, creativity, writing, journalism, marketing, sales. So what Sun does, Sun being the malefic planet, it kind of burns the things that are living, which is what? Younger siblings or siblings in general, your cousins, your people that you know near and dear you, whether it's friends, aunts, uncles. So what happens is Sun here burn those things, meaning you may get into bickering, arguments, ego wars with the sibling or with people near you. But what it does do, because it's debilitated, it increases is tattva, which is not alive, which is ego, pride, confidence, fame, creativity, because Sun rules the sign of Leo, creative self-expression. Sun is the brightest thing in the solar system, the biggest thing in the solar system, so it shows the fame. It's the karka, meaning significator of fame. So in the third house shows one's life focus has always been towards wanting to increase their ego, increase their self-esteem by expressing themselves creatively, artistically, going to performing arts, television, cinema. They make great salesmen, great marketers. Now, usually not most of the time, Sun will give you those creative inclinations. I mean, if Sun is sitting with Mars and Saturn, shows one will be focused towards attaining technical skills of hands, like an engineer, like a mechanics, plumber. What this also shows is that your ego will not necessarily be developed through your father. And especially if Sun receives any positive aspect, shows your father is a very creative person and you have a great relationship with your father. If there's a negative aspect on it, shows that you will always have some sort of a power struggle with the father, ego battles with the father. And this is the person who likes to move, likes to change ideas, work with creative ideas. Because it's a movable sign. Movable signs are very creative, very innovative, very business-like. A fixed sign is more about I need fixed income. I need fixed resources. How do I get it? Now, this doesn't mean that a Leo person cannot do business. Of course, they do business. But what happens is the ideas becomes much more alive with a movable sign. So these people make great businessmen and they are able to make money through their own effort. They make great athletes because they are creative in the third house. Third house is hands. Third house is your skills to, defeat your enemies. So in sports, you have great skills to defeat your competition, your enemies. But mainly I have seen most of the time, a person really wants to go towards cinema. Person wants to go towards the film industry, fashion, designing, arts, media, creativity. That's where the Sun shines. Because remember, Sun is not in the throne. Sun is around other people. So what does Sun has to do to be the king of the people, the average people? Well, it's got to do something creative to become the king again. And that's why it takes the person into the process of creative self-expression. Okay. Now, obviously, with this Sun being a malefic planet, shows there will be a lot of ego battles with your siblings, or you may not have any younger siblings. Or there will be, some sort of a problem with your younger siblings where you always overpower them and you shatter their ego. So your younger sibling may have less self-esteem, less ego due to you. So guys, this was my analysis of Sun in the third house for a Leo Ascendant person. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Sun is placed, all your other planetary placements, all my books, consultation, reports, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll be seeing you Friday with an interview with Rahu, the north node of the moon. Bye-bye.